I'm seeing if somebody were to, when they watch this video, once they're done, go to the mirror, look at themselves and ask themselves, how can they create and cultivate freedom? The records are showing that it would only take an individual 3 months to create full freedom, and then 6 months to see a major result to the fact that they could show or teach other people. It doesn't need to take that long to be free.
Hi, this is Joa White-Eagle at the Dunsmuir train station. Got the train there. It's late at night. I bought this super nice car recently, and it died. I was going to San Francisco, and the engine looks like it's really gone. And I'm sharing this with you because this is our first Freedom Quest episode. And it's about real life. It's about dealing with real life. Of course, there's an upset. Here's my car breaking down. Nice Kia hybrid. So I searched deeper. Why? Why is this happening? I really want to travel. I don't want to be burdened by a car. I'm going to travel to different countries. And that's what Spirit wants. So I'm going to let go of these car payments. I can just be free. So welcome to the first episode of Freedom Quest. And in the cab, I met an amazing woman. Her name is Sarah, and she's a free bird. And so she gets to be our first interview person. And so I'm going to turn it over to Sarah. So Sarah, do you have a last name we'd like to share?
Yes, my last name is Sloan.
Okay, and you are from Canada?
Yes, I am.
Originally?
Yes.
But now you're like a free bird, huh? You're just traveling?
Yes, I travel full time.
How can you do that? How can you be so free?
I decided one day to choose the frequency of freedom and align my beliefs to that of somebody who is free. And beautifully enough, this being filmed right near Mount Shasta, I chose summer of 2020 to be free and let go of my home and most of my belongings and just start traveling. And my first stop was Mount Shasta.
Wow. So how do you do that? Like, I mean, it's easy to just like say it, have a spiritual bypass. Oh, I'm free. And it's another thing to really live it,
Yeah.
How do you bring it down to earth? How do you really live your freedom? How do you do that?
I think it is two things. The first way that I would go is by fully trusting your intuition and or fully trusting Spirit, God, Creator, whatever word you choose to believe. For myself, I use the word God, and I always do kind of exactly as I'm guided to by God. So if God guides me to travel somewhere, I always will pack my bags and go and trust the messages that I've received with full faith, no doubt, and full trust on one end. And then the other end, the more physical, grounded way, is for living this type of life, especially and potentially as a spiritual individual, it is learning how to also create financial freedom for yourself so that you have a way and means to provide for yourself or allow God, Creator, Source to provide for you through the funnel or the method of something like a business where you might utilize maybe your spiritual gifts to support and serve humanity. So that's what I've been doing for the last 4 years.
Beautiful. And that's so amazing that at your age that you're able to get to your gifts so soon.
Yeah.
And so tell me about your gifts.
Yeah, so I am very intuitive, but a lot more deep than that, very clairvoyant and very clairaudient. I developed a very deep connection to that of the Akashic Records many years ago in 2020. And that relationship with the Akashic Records, which is essentially the ability to access higher wisdom through meditation and prayer. And through that experience, I really just unlocked my ability to fully see with clear sight and hear very clearly, so I'm able to work with those gifts to support myself and as well as serve humanity by working with them for guidance.
Beautiful. And so, Sarah, would you be open to like connecting to Source right now and just seeing what Source wants to say to people who feel that they really long to feel more free in their lives? If you just see what wants to come through to be said to these people.
Yes, let me just do a 30-second to a minute little meditation.
And we can all meditate with you, so there's plenty of time.
Yeah, we'll just set the intention to receive the exact message that humanity is meant to receive for those who desire to be free. And of course, before I enter the records, I'm always setting protection around myself and anybody who's listening, just so that we're able to always maintain the highest frequency of love. So, as I just opened and moved into the records, the first message that's coming through is a very, very, very strong importance for those who desire to choose freedom to take actions that are in accordance to your beliefs for freedom. So I had a vision come through immediately of somebody looking at themselves in a mirror in a very intimate conversation with themselves saying, I desire freedom. What sacred responsibility and accountability do I need to take in my reality right now in order to actually align and integrate into a freedom-based reality? This might include letting go of limiting beliefs, habits, people, past lives, experiences, anything that may block this freedom. And I'm also seeing in this communication with the self, can freedom be held? And this isn't something that needs to take a very long time. I'm seeing if somebody were to, when they watch this video, once they're done, go to the mirror, look at themselves and ask themselves, how can they create and cultivate freedom? The records are showing that it would only take an individual 3 months to create full freedom, and then 6 months to see a major result to the fact that they could show or teach other people. It doesn't need to take that long to be free. Many people just overthink it.
And that could mean letting go of certain relationships too,
right?
100%.
That could be relationships, people, houses, belongings, stories, truthfully anything. I've learned along my journey that not all relationships will come with you, but they always do play a significant role in your life. So let them come in when they do, and let them fall away when they're not meant to be.
Yeah, they're serving your freedom one way or another, right?
Yeah, you could say that they're a bridge to freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That was so beautiful.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
Yeah, let's see if there's anything else they want to share. The big message is the records are really demonstrating this energy through my physical body of this just like, go. Like, don't hesitate. They're almost like praying and just wanting all to take action. They're just like, it's kind of like a mother or a father who just knows something is so good for their child and then like, go do it, like go. That is how the records feel about us. They're like, you have all of the tools, all of the resources, you have the role models, you have everything you need. So go, take that first leap. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. It doesn't matter if you maybe have all the resources or it feels like a big risk or you don't know what the results are. Trust that that leap will be provided for. Trust that it's not just a leap of faith, it's a leap into faith, and your faith will guide you every step of the way, right to where you're meant to be at all moments of time. And I'm just going to close the records because they've just told me that that was the last message they want to share.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.